Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Point Fighter Live. We're gonna have a great show. I'm Alex Reyes, and thanks for tuning in. It's Monday. We got a great show. We're gonna bring in Tyreeke Saint. We're gonna be talking about the KTOC Nationals, which was yesterday, and it was a great tournament. You're getting that notification now. I just got it on my phone, so I'm gonna share it. Give us a share on the page, on the show. All right, give us some more power on the show. And thanks for tuning in. Also, make sure you like our page, our Point Fighter page. Share it and just stay on top of everything. It's been an awesome year. We're winding down to a few more events in this year, and man, it's been an awesome year for Point Fighter. We've had I think 80 events that I've covered, and next year looks even better. So give us a share. We're gonna have a great show. I'm about to share it right now. Let's see, live show, and that's just how it grows, guys. Sharing it on your profile, share it to a group. Okay, let's get a lot of people on here today, and let's show some love for Tyreeke Saint. We're gonna bring him on. He's a great fighter, so I'm looking forward to talking to him. A young fighter, and he's from Troy Bin School. So I seen him coming up, and he's really one of these young and hungry fighters. So yeah, like I said, Point Fighter approved, right? If you know a good event out there that should be Point Fighter approved, tell them to contact me, right? Or if you have a great event, I love to promote and cover events, and just highlight our athletes, and let's keep growing together, right? A lot of our tournaments have grown. There's been tournaments that had started with me, Point Fighter and Point Fighter marketing and coverage, and they've grown from gyms to ballrooms, So another great way to grow your event is Mini Queen, right? She does a great job with her trophies and awards, and they're like collectibles. So you have a tournament, you're looking for a great theme for the awards, perfect. Mini Queen, all right? She does a great job. Yes, power. Let us know where you're watching from too right now. Thanks for tuning in. And if you have any questions or any topics you want to talk about, let us know. Also, shout out to ASG, allstargear.net. They got helmets, uniforms, bags, hats, gloves, everything you need. If the season's winding down, you need new gear for next year. So make sure you support that company, ASG. Right? We got, like I said, a few more events coming up for Point Fighter, right? Our Point Fighter proof. Let's just talk about them real quick. Next weekend, there's 2 tournaments, right? We got the Toronto International Tournament of Martial Arts Champions. That's a NASCA World Rated event, and it's an awesome event. In Toronto, Michael Politi, they got seminars with guys. It's like a camp, right? They got Jackson Rudolph, Jared Liker in the form side, and other people, and then you got Robbie Lavoie, Hector Salori, Ross Levine, right? So it's gonna be awesome, and the tournament's gonna be. My team is gonna be there, and so it should be a great tournament as well. We're looking forward to it. And then that's in November 30th through December 1st. That same weekend, there's another great tournament. Tony Young, the year-end nationals. That's in Georgia. It's a great tournament. He does a great job running his events. So you got 2 great tournaments right there that are Point Fighter approved. So yesterday, the KTOC Nationals. These were some of the winners right here. Congratulations to everybody. Tyreeke won the open weight. Cam, how about Cam? Did you guys see Cam working out after the tournament? He lives in Maryland, and the tournament was in New York, so he drove after he won to his school to get it in more, right? As if he didn't fight enough. But I love seeing that, because you don't see that stuff nowadays, and that's awesome. And I love his old school mentality, and just it's cool. It's cool for the sport. Michael Simmons as well, another good story. He broke his finger at the Pan Ams last week, and then went on and fought in a crane tournament and won the next day. And then he went to KTOC. I think it was his last tournament. He won the 40 and up grands. Then Kiara Deturi, she won the women's side, right? She won the open weight. The overall. And then Paola Duque from Mexico won the the open weight, right? So there was a lot of great fighting. It was packed. Congratulations to Rick and Sue Diaz on a great tournament. All right, so that's it. Let's not keep them waiting anymore. This is one of the young. You know, the sport is thriving now, and like, you know, you kind of saw like the elite fighters from like the 2000s. They're slowly retiring. They're getting older, and then, you know, they're winning for a long time. So now you're starting to see a new crop out there. Like, I think this year has been like an explosion, right, of like new talent, and you know, Tyreeke is one of them. Bailey, right? Um, you know, Zane had a great year. Hector, especially them lightweights, right? Um, you know, a lot of great lightweights out there. Yakub, Blake Spence, a lot of them. So let's bring on Tyreeke. Look, he's from Troy Bin School, and you know, he's been together with them for a long time. So we're gonna talk a lot about that. Troy is one of my favorite fighters as well. So let's bring on Tyreeke Saint right now. Thanks for joining us, guys. Give us a share. Hey, what's up, Tyreeke? Everything good?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your win yesterday.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, one of your fights that you had that was really exciting was with Bailey, right? That was one of the matches that you guys go way back, right? You guys have juniors.
Yeah, actually, the first time we fought was, I think, in 2010, and then we like really started to butt heads around 2015 to now.
Wow, yeah, man. So, I mean, you guys have been around a long time, so that's really cool to see as well. Yes, Power. Thanks for joining us, guys. Bailey's on watching now. Bailey's had a great year as well, and
an amazing year.
Now, you guys are like some of the fastest guys I've seen too. Like, it's so hard to score you guys, right? Like you, if you're a judge, you have to be like focused, right?
Yeah, like even in the video, you can see like James, Matt, and like Grandmaster Akin, like they would get really close.
Yeah, exactly. You have to like, yeah, right. But it was a great fighting yesterday. It was great fight. That was a lot of fighters, right? You enjoyed the event.
Yeah, it was a great event. A lot of fighters. Yeah, it was run smoothly. Shout out to Sue and Rick and KTOC. I love you guys.
Yeah, man. Hey, so other than some of your fights, what were some of the fights that you liked that you enjoyed watching?
I watched. I enjoyed watching. It was a junior fight. Hayden versus Andre. Andre is somebody from Guatemala. Yeah, Hayden is he's from straight up. He's 12, 13. Yeah. And also I enjoyed watching one of our students, his name was Jacob Hill, and Sensei El Java's son, Ibi.
Oh yeah, I saw he was there. Yeah.
That was a really good fight also.
Yeah, he's good. Hey, so like when you're fighting, right? And like, you know, when you're fighting, do you kind of like stand by the sidelines and watch the other fights, or do you kind of like just get in the back when in between the fights and just, you know, focus and just keep your mind? Well, what do you do when in between fights?
Usually I would already have an idea of the people I'm fighting. So usually I would just be sitting in the back, and the coach will be watching, whoever's coaching me at the time, and then we'll like go over a brief strategy, and then we'll just get to work.
Yeah. So that's good. Yeah, because some people, they do that totally different, right? Like they'll just stand by the sidelines the whole time, and you know. Now, let me ask you, like, you know, a lot of people, you see them warming up right before they fight too, and then, you know, bouncing around, listening to music, stretch it for like even up to an hour before. But some people, you don't even see them do anything. They're laying down, and they just, when it's time to fight, boom. And I've seen greats do both, you know. So it's like, but what do you do?
Um, it I like to warm up. I like to warm up because I wanna be rolling by the time I'm in the ring. You know, as you said, for many people it's different. Like for James, like he just jumps around. Like he just jumps around.
Yeah.
He makes loud noises, and like he will be just listening to his music. And then when it's time to go, like he just does what he has to do.
Yeah, man, there's a lot, like I said, a lot of good lightweights right now. Speed, right? A lot of fast lightweights that are young. There's like,
Yeah,
man, I think like before this year, I think it was just like Kevin Walker was winning a lot, and then like Justin
just
Ortiz,
one teams, yeah,
right? Those are pretty much the guys, right? But now, like all of a sudden, there's like boom, 5 or 6 guys that go win it, right? That have a chance to
yeah.
win
It's
now.
always yeah, it's always. I was actually talking to James about this at Bristol. Like it's a toss up with the lightweight division.
Yeah.
Like anybody could win on any given day.
Yeah, man, it is. Like you're in there now. Zane has won, Poor has won, Hector, Salori, Bailey has won a bunch.
Yeah.
Jakub has been in the mix. Then John Caratulo won his first overall last weekend. At the Pan
That was a
Ams.
great event, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, it was good. It was good to have you there too. Yeah, it was a lot of fighting too as well,
Yep.
right? Like the events have been awesome lately. But Jeremy Francor made it to the finals there. Like there's so many great lightweights. I think that lightweight competition is awesome. And then like next week you got Toronto, and I know
Toronto, yeah.
Robbie's gonna be there. You know, man, you got some people from out of the country like Elijah,
Yeah.
Jack. Like
That's
man,
good.
that lightweight division is stacked right now. If everybody's there, like man,
Yep.
it's really a toss up right there. But you guys, like you said, you fought with Bailey since you've been fighting with him since like 2010. Who else? I know like Blake is young, Blake Spence, and who else? Yakub. You
Yeah.
fought them a lot coming up.
Yeah, I fought them a lot coming up. Like, that's they those three. They definitely kept me. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be as seasoned in the sport as I am right now
Yeah.
if it wasn't for them three. I feel like we pushed each other to great heights in the fighting in sport karate.
Man, that and I think that's like now. Let me ask you: are there some juniors that come up to you and like are like, man, you motivate me to you? I believe you got to give them confidence to moving up into adults because they seem like you guys having success in there. So I know that there has to be juniors that are like motivated. They see you guys doing well and they're like, man, we could do it too, because for a while there was not a lot of juniors that were moving up and transitioning up until this year again. But do you have any juniors that come up to you and like are motivated now because of what you got, your success?
Uh, I could uh, I could think of about five.
Oh,
Probably,
there you go.
probably Lucas Allen,
Oh man,
Justice
Lucas
Floyd,
Allen. Yeah.
uh, actually six. Justice Floyd.
Oh, Justice Floyd, man, that's another guy that's coming. He's gonna be an adult soon too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
One of our guys, he's been working hard. Aaron Dorsonville. Watch out for him. Also the next level kids, Tyson, Darren, Zakari,
Oh man, that's more.
and even
Wow, bro.
Nicholas from TCK. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, that's a whole other crop right there.
Yep.
Oh, and look, my man, Houston Thomas, he's watching now too. He looking good too. He's another top lightweight in there, man. It's like crazy. It's crazy how the talent is now. Hey, so you got picked up by KTOC this year, and how's been the experience? That's your first experience being on a national team, right? How's it been so far?
Well, Sensei Troy and I, we always when I was getting offers for teams, the
Mm-hmm.
the goal was always for it to be like a family.
Yeah,
And I feel like with KTOC, it is definitely a family. Like we definitely fight for each other, which I really enjoy, and I like to feel like we have each other's backs.
yeah, for sure. No, you guys definitely do, and like that lineup is really cool. Like that lineup, if you look at that lineup, Yakub, Matthew
Yeah,
Williams, and even Chris Robinson, which you guys got to see, like, and
yeah,
Lucas Roberts. You guys look at that lineup there; it's really dangerous. Like I think you know, you guys are all young too. Like you could really make some noise, and like that chemistry is there, like
yeah.
you said. So
Because
it's very
Yakub and
cool.
I were already close.
Yeah. Who's close?
Yakub and I.
Oh, Yakub and you are really close. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in college, right? Is he living in the East Coast or he's out, or he's kind of in school? I think I saw something where he was going to school somewhere
Yeah.
else, or
He goes to
yeah.
Alfred State,
Where's that? Where's that at?
Maryland, I think. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So he's still in the East Coast. Okay, so yeah, and yeah, man. So
Oh, he's in New York. He is?
he's
Oh,
somewhere, right?
yeah.
But I love his but you know, I love what I love about you guys is your confidence, and like you guys are going in there like you respect your opponent, of course, but not in the fight. In the fight, you're like you're not
Yeah.
look sometimes fighters, young fighters, they come up in the ring and they're like they look up to, you know, these are people you're looking up to kind of, right? And then you're like, you know, you got to fight them. So, but you guys are like not getting starstruck. You're saying like, I need to beat you. You know, I want to get that spot right there. That's kind of like what it looks like out there. You're coming out there, you know, hitting hard, fast, and like you want it. You know,
Yeah. My
yes,
fault,
sir.
Eric, if I said the I don't know. But yeah, yeah. We at this point we still have something to prove. Like we didn't we I personally I didn't make it anywhere yet, so I'm trying to make my mark on the sport.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. You know, you know, you guys are young and you got a lot of winning ahead of you guys. Now, Troy Benz talking about winning, he's won it. He's won it all. I mean, that guy's done it all. And
Yeah, that's my homie.
yeah, so you've been with him since you were what? You said you told me like 15 years, I think, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, man. So how old were you when you started?
I was 4 when I started, and I'm 19. Oh,
Wow, 4 years old. Man, 4 years old. That's crazy. So
actually, he just told me I was 3. Yeah, he just told me I was 3. So
is he there right now?
yeah, he
He's there
is.
with you? What's up, Troy? Power baby.
What's up, man? How are you?
Good, bro. Good. Hey, yeah, man. So good job with Tyreeke Saint, man. You're doing a great job. Like you're a fighter, and then you know you're becoming a great coach as well, right? Building up a fighter as well. So but yeah. So Tyreek, tell me how it is. Like the training with him. How many times a week do you guys train?
Every time we get a chance. So normally I would train from Monday to Saturday, and I'll probably do like
Wow.
stretches on Sunday. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Like that's good. Now you know. Who else is in your school? Do you guys have any up and comers coming up out of the school? Some juniors or anything that are coming up? You know that we may be seeing in the future. Maybe some 12 and 13 year olds or 10, 11. Anybody coming up?
Yeah, we got one. You guys may or may not have heard his name. His name is Basil Edwin. Basil Edwin BJ. That's what we call him. We call him BJ. Yeah, he's a really good fighter. And also before, as I said, Aaron Dorsonville. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so you know Troy, he played a role too into like picking teams because you know you had offers from other teams and
Yeah.
you know so that's good where you got that experience from him because he's been on a bunch of teams, well, a few teams, and he could have been on any team that he wanted to. You know,
Yeah.
he's like he's like the mystery man. You know, he'll show up and go to fight, which is pretty cool. You know, like he's one of the few fighters that I've seen just turn down sponsorship. He's doing things his own way. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. And but yeah, man, it's awesome. Hey, so what's your next tournament? Where are you gonna be competing at?
My next tournament is AKA.
AKA, that's your next one. Yeah, that's a big one right there.
Yep.
So yeah, man. So you know, you won the open weight at this one, and you know, it was a very big tournament. Um, you know, that's is that one of your first major wins as an adult?
Yes. Yeah.
It is. Yeah,
Um, I would say that is my first major win as an
that's
adult.
your first major win right there. Yeah, man. like you worked hard for it because you went to compete at the Pan Ams last week. You're at this one. You've been really active. You go also to a lot of regional tournaments, right?
Yes, sir. Try
What do
to
you think
do it.
it's? What do you think? Do you think that that helps you a lot towards the nationals, like just competing as much as you can, even regionally? Or
Uh,
you think it's just good to like pick and choose and stuff, like not too many tournaments? Because there's some people that just like to compete at every weekend and they think that that's good. And then there's some people that are like, no, I'm just gonna like I don't want to burn my body out either and wear myself out. Which one do you kind of get in? Which one are you? What type of fighter are you?
I like to go to as many tournaments as I can. Simply because, as I said before, I haven't done anything in the sports as an adult yet,
Yeah,
and I don't wanna transfer over to juniors and think I'm a star already.
yeah,
I wanna make sure that I wait. Hold on. I want to make sure that I keep going to tournaments and stay active.
yeah.
So and I perform well consistently enough. I don't know where I'm going with this, but you feel
Yeah,
me?
you
Yeah,
want to win it all, right? You just want
yeah,
to win it all,
that's it.
right? Is
Thanks,
there
Alex.
is
Appreciate you.
is there a tournament that you really want to win? Like, like being from Florida, like my tournament that I wanted to win was like the US Open or the Battle of Atlanta. Those are ones that we would just go to every year and we would want to win, like, or if
Right.
people live by Minnesota area, they want Chicago or AK. Like, do you have a tournament that you've always wanted to win that's like I need to win that one?
Personally, I want to win all of them, but
Yeah.
I want to win every tournament that Sensei Troy has won.
Oh yeah, you want to
Like,
follow in those footsteps?
yeah,
Yeah,
I want to
he's
win
won a lot of them
in
too.
New York, AKA, yeah, all those.
Hey, so I got a question for you because you fight a lot out there in the East Coast, right? So there's a lot of like NASCAR World Tournaments, and there's like a lot of them that aren't, but the top fighters are there. Like this KTOC. Well, and then there's other great events that are like, not world rated, but they're like mini nationals, right? They have
Right.
all the fighters there. Do you feel like the cause are a little different? Like in NASCAR, fighting the same people in a non-NASCAR event out there. Do you feel like or it's pretty consistent as far as cause goes?
Um,
That's a tough question for you there.
I I don't think the calls are any different. I don't think the calls are too much different, but I think personally the 2 point body kick and the 2 point body kick changes the game for most of the
Oh yeah,
nationals and the locals. Yeah,
yeah, because a lot of local tournaments they don't do that 2 point
yeah,
body kick, right? That's true. That does change things up. That does change things up a lot,
yeah.
right
You have
there
to
for sure.
you have to cater to the rules.
Yeah, yeah, for real, for real. That's true. Hey, so another question for you, like, you like having Troy always behind you, right?
That's
The whole time.
one of the
Yeah,
best friends.
yeah.
Yeah,
That feels it's different, right?
right.
When you have like of course the coach of the team is gonna be good, but when you have your guy there,
Yeah,
it's like he knows you better than anybody, right?
yeah. He's been coaching me. He's been coaching me ever since I got started, and and to me, my opinion, I think he has one of the best eyes in the sport. Like, it's almost like he's in the fight.
Yeah,
Yeah. I could trust
yeah, yeah.
him every time he tells me to do something.
Yeah, he's a great fan of the sport too, and then like I mean that lineage there, his brother, Garth Benz, and like they got a lot of it's a great sport karate family there, right?
Yeah, they're awesome. Also,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Do you feel like I'm a big fan of Troy, and he's a big fan of the sport too. Like, man, I wish I could see him more out there, right? Like more fighting from him, because he's one of those guys that he shows up like he showed up to AKA
yeah, he's
last
something.
year, right? And just boom, and then I seen him just show up to a tournament and like beat Ross and like just out of nowhere, man. I wish we could see more of him, like as a fan, like. What do you think about that? You agree?
To be honest, he surprises me too. I don't even be knowing he's coming.
It's cool to have a guy like that in the sport, though. You never know when he's gonna show up somewhere. So,
Yeah.
but I'm a big fan of his. And but yeah, man. Hey, congratulations again on the win. And man, you're doing great. You
Thank you.
know, a great career so far, and just keep it going. You're hungry, young, and I wish you a lot of success. 2019 is right around the corner. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Power. So we're just gonna end it right here. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Remember, share this show. You could still share it now when it ends, and then let's give the show some love for Tyreeke, Point Fighter Live, and thanks for tuning in. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving as well. Thanks
Happy
for everybody.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, thanks for supporting, the show, and just it's been awesome. It's been an awesome year. So thank you to everybody, and happy Thanksgiving, and a lot of power, baby. All right. Woo. Yes, sir.